Thank you for choosing Hillside Shooting Sports. And since safety comes first, let's review some range rules and guidelines before your first visit. After checking in at the range office, you will exchange your driver's license for a range pass with yellow lanyard, which must be visible at all times. Please return to the office at least 15 minutes before closing to return the pass and retrieve your license. As you approach the card reader, you should hear the gate unlock. Please close the gate securely behind you. We run a cold range, which means all firearms must be unloaded or cold on entry. It also means open and concealed carry are not permitted on the outdoor range. Eye and ear protection is recommended at all times. And while we prefer you bring all firearms unloaded in a case or range bag, if you don't have a bag, you can still bring your long gun to the range, but please be sure the firearm has been cleared and is visibly flagged before you arrive at the range. Chamber flags are required in all firearms, rifles, or pistols when not firing or when placed on the bench. When shooting on the rifle range, please pay close attention to the condition of the range. A hot range is indicated with a red flag at the top of the pole and the sound of gunfire. To go from a hot to cold range condition, the first thing you will hear is the horn, indicating an immediate ceasefire. Next, you will see the yellow lights flashing and the range safety officer will raise the yellow or ceasefire flag. When you see the yellow lights flashing, do not cross the yellow line. First-time shooters and non-members will receive a yellow lanyard, which provides access to the 50, 100, and 200-yard benches. And with the sound of any approaching train, clear your weapon and stand behind the yellow line until the train passes. When firing in one of our 5 dedicated pistol bays, there are a few specific rules to keep in mind. First, keep the pistol in a bag or case until you reach the bench. Chamber flags are required for all pistols on the bench when not in use. Once in position, load the pistol and be sure to always keep the muzzle pointed downrange. When shooting steel targets, always remain behind the firing line to help avoid contact with bullet shrapnel. When hanging paper targets, communicate with all shooters to declare a ceasefire and flag all firearms before crossing the firing line. When you are finished shooting, clear and case your firearm. And try to leave the range cleaner than you found it. To recap, eye and ear protection recommended at all times. Yellow chamber flags required in all firearms when not firing. Yellow lights flashing, stay behind the yellow line. And please return to the range office at least 15 minutes before closing to return your range pass and retrieve your driver's license. Thanks again for visiting Hillside, and have a great time on the range today.